Wait, the real Ethereum Killer is Ethereum V2?
Always has been.
Ethereum has provided a tremendous amount of innovation over Bitcoin in terms of its decentralized applications and smart contract protocols that have built a multi-billion-dollar DeFi ecosystem that has really ramped up adoption. But one of the things that we've really seen with that is just insane gas fees, to the point where it's just not feasible in a lot of situations to transact because the fees are sometimes hundreds of dollars. So there's been a lot of competition from other competing blockchains. You have, in the early days, it was more Tron and EOS, but you can't get some of the same token offerings on those blockchains. Just recently, we've started to see Cardano and Polkadot. But I think the one that has the most potential is the one that's being backed by Binance, the first decentralized exchange. They have liquidity pools. They have their own governance token, the BSCX token, which stands for the Binance Smart Chain Exchange. So I think this has a tremendous amount of potential. And in this video, I want to give you some of my insights with this token, as well as some different ways that you can earn some massive interest rates and some passive income by getting involved with the BSCX token. If you're looking to join an exclusive crypto community, consider joining Clover Chat on Telegram. You can connect with other like-minded people and get answers to more specific crypto questions directly from me and others in the chat. Just $10 to join, and be sure to subscribe to my free announcements channel as well. Details are in the description below. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. If you're looking to learn more about decentralized applications, trading, and other passive income opportunities, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you stay up to date on when I release new videos. The BSCX token, part of the new decentralized exchange by Binance, on the Binance Smart Chain Network, which is a very fast, low-fee network that runs in parallel with some of the things that we've seen on Ethereum. So this exchange, it works very similar to Uniswap. It has liquidity pools with a 0.3% fee to enter those pools, and the tokens seem to be retaining their value. One of the things you see on Uniswap, you see just a lot of variety, but there's a lot of tokens that can be a little bit scammy, where they rug pull and they pull all of the liquidity. This is a very new exchange that has been built by Binance and doesn't have as many offerings or have the history that Uniswap has, but the tokens that are on there have a lot of stability, and they also have some really attractive APYs. That is initially what got me interested in this when I started looking into PancakeSwap, and you have some different tokens that are really, you got to be a little bit careful with. They have a high dump factor. You could suffer quite a bit of impermanent loss if you got involved with some of those pools. But one of the highest APY tokens on there that I feel had legitimacy behind the token pairs was the BSCX token and BNB, where you can earn cake by staking in those liquidity pools. But you also have the ability to stake on the launch pool, which acts like an ICO launch pad for this new exchange that Binance is building. And with the backing of Binance, there's a lot of money behind the development of this. It's just getting started. So I feel that this has a lot of future potential. And the APY rates right now are anywhere between 2 to 4% per day when you're looking at like 700 to like 1400 APYs. Now those will probably go down over time, but you have the opportunity right now to gain some tokens by yield farming and by getting into these different liquidity pools, and there's a lot of incentives with this ecosystem. So I want to take a little bit of a walkthrough and show you guys how to get started with this. So if you want to stay on MetaMask, you can do that, and what you need to do is you need to add the Binance Smart Chain Network to your MetaMask. So here are some of the details. What you're going to do is you're going to add a new network, and you're just going to enter in all of those details, and then you can select that network, and then you want to load that wallet with some BNB for the fees. It's going to be paid in BNB. One of the common fees that I've seen is like 0.002 BNB to transact, which is like 8 cents, which is a huge difference between what we're seeing on Ethereum. It is literally a game changer. You have the ability to transact on this network much faster, much more securely. Like, you don't have some of the same issues with some of those transactions hanging because of the volume that we're seeing on the Ethereum network, and this just tends to work a lot better. But one of my personal favorites is Binance Chain also has their own plugin, and so this works very similar to MetaMask. You're going to need to back up your 12 seed word phrase, and you're going to want to set this up in a secure way. And you do have the ability to connect with these protocols, with PancakeSwap, with the different offerings on the BSCX exchange. It doesn't work with the Launchpad right now. That's one thing I did notice. So you will need MetaMask and you will need to enter the Binance chain if you want to get involved with those liquidity pools where you can earn BSCX tokens by being a liquidity provider on those. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But with those two enhancements, you have the ability to kind of switch over to the Binance chain and transact, and you have a lot of the same offerings, or will in the future, once a lot of these ERC20s and different offerings that get integrated into this blockchain. And also, what's really cool about the Binance Smart Chain plugin is it also connects directly with your Binance account. So you have the ability to interact with your exchange account and transfer funds and have those available for some of the different things that you would want to do on the network. It is still super early with the BSCX token. If you take a look at some of the price history on CoinGecko, we just started seeing it in January. That's kind of when we saw price discovery. It was available before then, but this is kind of what we've seen over the past several weeks. It went over $3. It's come back down. And they just had a proposal where they were going to limit the supply from 100 million tokens to 10 million tokens. So if that does end up going through, which it looks like it will, that's going to be very bullish for the price of this token over the next couple of weeks. So I would keep that in mind. I'm also, really getting interested in the Cake token, which is very connected to a lot of things that are going on with Binance. I think there's a lot of really cool aspects. There's a governance protocol behind the BSCX token, and you will have the ability to be voting on different changes that happen to that ecosystem if you're holding the BSCX token. So there's a lot of incentives to be a holder, and I feel like those opportunities will improve in the future. I mean, there's so much funding behind Binance, and they've been talking about kind of entering the DeFi ecosystem. I mean, you saw all of the potential with Uniswap, with the Uni token. I mean, the Uni token is now $1 billion token that they just came out with, it just basically airdropped to everyone that used the exchange. There might be some incentives if you're getting involved with this exchange early, if they do some other type of airdrop. So just even connecting with these exchanges can be really beneficial, even with multiple wallets, because if they do some sort of thing like we've seen with these types of exchanges. I mean, we saw it with 1inch Exchange. We've seen it with many of these exchanges as an incentive to connect and just test out some of the things. So I feel like that would be something to keep in mind. Also, be sure to check out some of the different announcements in the Telegram group. I've left those in the description below. But a really cool project, a lot of opportunity to earn with yield farming right now. So the interest rates are really high, and there's a lot of really cool things that I feel like could happen in the future. So curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.